Hey folks, I'm Ian Baker at the world's largest RV show here in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and we are at the Thor motorcoach display. We have pretty much the entire line of Thor motorcoach here represented. So if you want to see something, even from, look at that, Super Cs. We have both the Omni and the Magnitude here. The new Class B, the Sequence, absolutely gorgeous. You definitely got to take a look inside that. The Thor Aria, this one right here, the 4000, is one of my favorite floor plans. This is a true 2-bath diesel pusher. And at this price point, folks, I mean, look at this savings. You're normally $330,000 almost on the MSRP. Currently that Hershey show price under $240K for the diesel pusher, 360 horse bunks and true double bath. That is awesome. If you're looking to take the family somewhere, this is a great one to do it with. As I mentioned, the new Class B from Thor, the Sequence, I love the wood they put in here. It's very similar to like the Delano that they have on the Mercedes Sprinter as far as some of the woodwork. And look how light and airy it is. It's one of the things with Class Bs. You know, they're not a big space, but you want them to feel as open as possible. And they achieve that by having the two sofas right across from each other, light countertops, light flooring, light wood in here. You have the two-tone right up top. It's just absolutely beautiful. They did a wonderful job. Making our way back a little bit further, again, we have the Aria 3901, so that's going to be a bath and a half floor plan. The Freedom Travelers, we have the A27. This is an excellent floor plan. Take a look inside this one real quick. So as you can see with the Freedom Traveler, they went with a little more kind of your classical look. So a little bit darker woods up top, a little bit lighter down below. So they kind of kept that traditional look that we've had. But it's a great floor plan because you have the big slide here with both the dinette and sofa helping to open up this space. And the sofa is directly across from the TV. So you can sit here, you don't have to crane your neck. Of course, both your driver and passenger seats swivel. And one of the things that Thor Motorcoach is really big on, and you'll find it right here in the Freedom Traveler, is the bunk overhead. 500-pound weight capacity, folks. This drops super easy. You have pins right up top. You have a couple safety pins. Pull those out. I'll drop it down for you real quick. Pull it out just like that. You have a key. Turn that to on. And super easy, just push the button. And there you go. Just like that, the bed drops down. So as I said, folks, 500-pound weight capacity on there. It is awesome. Great extra sleeping space. Let's head back on out. We'll make our way down. So the Tuscany is Thor's flagship diesel pusher. This is the 45MX. Come on, take a look inside. How you folks doing?
Good, how about you?
Good, good. What do you think?
It's beautiful.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So,
My house for this one.
yeah, there you go. Now we're talking.
Well, if I get in the picture, I get this, right?
That's how it works. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. We're giving them away. So as you can see, they did a good job, I think, having, again, kind of that mix and match. So you have a lot lighter furniture in here, beautiful tile floor, a little bit darker wood. But the cool thing I really like about this 45MX, look at this. You have huge pull-out countertop space. Sorry, I didn't mean to walk in front of you. There you go. Moving a little bit further. Farmhouse, you have the apron front stainless steel sink, so kind of bring that residential look into the motorhome. Beautiful high-rise faucet. Double induction cooktop with covers. I personally really like induction. It's a lot safer. It's faster. You know, it cools down really quickly, so you don't have the issue of yourself or grandkids burning their hands. Dishwasher in here, full residential fridge. And when we make our way all the way to the back, take a look at this. You have a beautiful spa-like master suite. You have the big bathroom all the way back here. Double vanity with both parties having your mirrored wardrobe there, or your medicine closet. Mirrored wardrobe in the back. That's what I wanted to say. You can see you have your hanging rod right there. And take a look at the shower in the Tuscany, folks. It's beautiful. They did a fantastic job. Great floor plan. Making our way back out here. And again, you can take a look at the on the ceiling. You have the nice ceiling treatment. It's lit up. They didn't waste any space in here. This is probably one of my favorites. If you can't see that, folks, you probably shouldn't be driving. That is a huge screen. Making our way back out. Bless you. So again, we have the Freedom Traveler A30. A little bit different floor plan here. You're free to move on. You have a nice big slide out on the campside, again, helping to open up that space. The difference in this one with the A27 is you have the sofa and dinette straight across from each other. So that way it's a little bit better for entertaining. You can have people come on over and have some great conversation there. So this is the Tuscany 45JA. You can see the floor plan here. So the cool thing about this one is in the very back, you actually get the walk-in closet. Tilt-a-view king bed makes it very easy to walk on back there as well. Nice big bathroom. Again, they still have the double vanity in here, but instead of being in the back, it's a little more midship, but beautiful couples coach right there. On this side is the Hurricane. If you're looking for a Class A, right, you want something that's going to be gas, you don't want to spend a small fortune, the Hurricane right here is an excellent option. This is the 33X floor plan, so kind of like I talked about in the Freedom Traveler 30A, right here you have the sofa bed and the dinette straight across from each other for excellent conversation, and you get the slide out king bed. Really helps open up that space. And as you'd expect, that's built on the Ford F53 chassis. You have a 8,000-pound hitch on there, so that way if you have a pulled vehicle, usually referred to as a towed, you're able to pull it with a gas Class A. The Ace right here, this is one of the most popular gas Class A's on the market. And the reason being, this one right here is much shorter than we looked at that Hurricane. I mean, the biggest one, the 33.1, is like a little over 35 feet, and it has that same engine. So you want to talk about a little bit more power. When you have less weight in the same engine, you're able to pull a little bit more down the road. It has that better feel to it. The Palazzo is their base level diesel, folks. The Palazzo is great because if you want to make that move from the gas into the diesel, you want that extra torque, the Palazzo is a great place to start. Again, a little bit smaller floor plans on them, but it has everything you want, including that extra torque. You can see we have a couple different Ace floor plans here. We'll go in this Palazzo real quick, check it out. It's a 37.4. So making our way inside, you can see how well appointed it is. You have the beautiful woodwork. I like this color personally. Again, it's not too dark, it's not too light, it's kind of somewhere right in between. That same setup I mentioned where you have the sofa, but rather than being across in the dinette, this one has theater seating right over to the TV. The TV does drop down, so if you have people over and you just want to have conversation, you don't want people staring at the TV. I know I have that problem. If the TV's on, I can't help but look at it. You can drop that down. You get the sound bar right up top, and if you're sitting in the dinette, you have another TV right over here. So you do have a couple different options. And again, both your driver passenger seats swivel around. And just like we saw in that Freedom Traveler, this one has the power bed that drops down. We're talking a diesel pusher. So as you would expect in a diesel, folks, you get the beautiful solid surface countertops. Same thing, we have the sink top covers, high-rise faucet there. Another induction cooktop, as I mentioned. I personally love it. Bathroom, there you go. Everything you need. Got the shower to the side, toilet right there. And in the back is your king tilt-a-view bed. So that way this tilts up. So you, if you want to sit up and watch TV or sit up and read a book, this allows you to do it. Plus, it gives you all this extra space. So it makes it a lot easier to walk around. That way you have a place to put your clothes on. I know it sounds silly, but I've had people complain before that their wardrobe and everything is in their bathroom, but they just don't have a place to get dressed. Well, this makes that a lot easier. Let's head right back out. And as we make our way down a little bit further, you can peek into the Ace. They do have a couple different colors here. Again, this one's a little more traditional, kind of like we saw in the Freedom Traveler with this color option. You have the bed up top. This one is your bunk model. So, if you want to be able to take the family, you want a Class A that's not too terribly large, you want something that's reasonably priced, this is an excellent option. How you folks doing? Wonderful. Make our way out a little bit further is the Venetian. This is the B42. We'll head on into this one. So this is going to be another 2-bath model. This one is kind of right in between. So the Venetian is like a step above the Aria and a step below the Tuscany. Come on in. You can see big dinette right over here. You got the TV, and as I mentioned, this is going to be straight across from your sofa. Excuse us. So we talked about family. Here it is once again, folks. I have a lot of people that when you're looking at diesel, they say, well, there's just not a lot of bunk models. And that's not the case with Thor Motorcoach. You see that throughout the diesel lines, we have plenty of family models available. Bunks there. half bath right over here, so the kids need to get up in the middle of the night and use the bathroom, they can do so. Did you get yourself in the mirror? Ha! Make it right back a little bit further. You have the tilt-a-view king bed there, folks, and as I mentioned, you can be able to sit up. You're able to watch the TV. Plenty of storage in here. Look at that. Massive storage down below. You have the storage up top. You have the hanging rod there. In the very back is your master bath. So you get that true master suite. And as you see, it's something that we've seen a lot more in the diesels with the Thor motor coach line. A lot of people have asked for it, and it's here throughout several different lines. Let's make our way back out. Sorry, guys. Excuse us one more time. I apologize.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look
at that huge screen. All right, folks, make our way on back. I do want to hit on a couple last ones here. Of course, we have another Venetian floor plan. We also have the two Thor Challengers. So if you're looking for a big Class A, kind of the top of the gas Class A market, that's where the Challenger comes in. I'm going to sneak through here. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. All right, so come on down. We'll go into 37DS. So this is actually another family model. So I know we've seen this with quite a few of them. Very similar layouts, and there's reasons for that, right? Whether it's in a diesel or in a gas, they have popular layouts that work, and so they want it in both offerings. And so as we can see here, you have the theater seat right across from the TV, nice big dinette, overhead bed, plus back here, you have your double bunks, TVs that are in there, so that way the kids are able to watch TV. This, of course, does fold up and out of the way. So what this is, this gives you versatility, right? As the kids grow older, you know, maybe they're 16, 17, it's suddenly not cool to go camping with mom and dad anymore. You can actually use this as a closet. You'll see the hanging rod right up top, you fold that up, and now you have all of this for extra storage, so that way your coach can grow with you and it's not just wasted space. Again, tilt-a-view king bed, and then you have the bath right back here. As we mentioned, kind of the other floor plans, of course, right across from the bunks is your other half bath. So this again, just great layouts all around. So we'll actually head to the back. So on both sides, so again, we have a few more Challenger floor plans, and I talked about them being high-end gas coaches. Look at that full paint job. Beautiful full paint on here. When you're talking about an investment, you know, you want to be able to put money into something that's not going to deteriorate quickly. That's the great thing about this full body paint, is it'll keep the outside of your coach looking beautiful. So we make our way inside. So this is actually my favorite Challenger floor plan. This is the 37YT. And I wanted to show this one because we have showed so many bunk models. I wanted to get you a nice couples model. And so you can see here, you have this big L-shaped couch where you can see a ton of people. So that way, if you want to entertain, it's a great spot for it. Right here, you have an excellent shot to the TV with the sound bar. You have a fireplace here in the Challenger, dinette over to this side, solid surface countertops in here as well. The touch display is extremely easy to use. If you take a look, right from the home screen, you can quickly adjust all of your lights on or off. You can see your tank monitoring panel. You can monitor your auto gen set, your auto gen start. So this Challenger has auto gen start, which is pretty impressive for a gas coach. Usually you have to get up into the diesel line to be able to do that. Hi again. But this one allows you to, basically you can set your generator to start from several different things, whether it's temperature, time, voltage. You have that option. Of course, AC and everything is in there as well. Making our way back, this is really where this floor plan shines. You can see the double vanity, plenty of storage underneath. If you want washer and dryer, there is washer dryer prep behind here. You lose a little bit of storage, but you gain the convenience of being able to do your laundry without having to go to a laundromat. Of course, shower over in the corner. Tankless water heater on here too, so if you like to take long hot showers, you're able to do that while in an RV. And then as we make it our way to the very back, you have the king bed TV in here and plenty of wardrobe space. Let's head right back out. I do want to go to the end of the row real quick and show you the Outlaw, because again, it's something that isn't super common, kind of like the Super Cs that we started with like the magnitude, right? It's kind of a niche market. If you want something where you can get it at a decent price and you want to be able to tow like a big trailer, race cars, things like that, that's a great one. This is kind of along that same vein. This is the Outlaw 38MB, which is a toy hauler. So we take a look inside. How you folks doing today?
Good, how you doing?
Good, good, good. As you make our way back and see the solid surface countertops, you have the dual cook surface. So you have the induction on the left, you have your propane there on the right. Of course, right over to the side is our bath. Residential style Whirlpool refrigerator. In the back is your queen bed, TV, and storage. Now I'm gonna sneak by you a second here if I can. Thank you so very much. And as we take a step down, we get into the 10-foot garage. So as I say, this is kind of one of those products where it definitely fills a need, where people want to be able to take golf carts, they want to be able to take other toys, or you just need an extra sleeping space and you want a little bit of privacy. You have a sliding door, you have extra beds right down here, another power bed up top. Take a look at this. One of the problems with a lot of toy haulers is the fact it doesn't get very cool in the back. They have an AC unit just for the garage portion and a TV. And of course, as you'd expect, right here in the back is your party deck. It's a little loud. I have a big generator right next to me, but folks, there is a ton more here to see yet. I mean, if you take a look down there, we have the Miramar, you have the Vegas, you have the Axis. I mean, it goes on and on and on all the way down this line. As I said, pretty much everything from Thor Motor Coach is here at Hershey. If you're in the area, come check it out. If you're not able to make it to the show, I definitely understand. You can go online. We have all the show inventory and show pricing available online, so check it out.